Hey guys, how you doing? I hope y'all are doing great like me. What about that 30-second countdown? Sometimes better to have two instead of one, right? But I hope that really on a serious note, I hope that you guys are doing great. I am doing absolutely phenomenal. Let me look halfway presentable here, like I know how to dress myself, you know. Every now and then you kind of rush things, you know what I'm talking about. All right, so I want to look at something. I want you guys to see something that I believe will help you out tremendously. But I'm not going to show it to you now. I'm going to show you later on. And you know, we are in Life Insurance Awareness Month. Because of that, I'm going to talk a lot about life insurance. I'm going to talk about it a lot. I mean, a whole lot. I'm even going to have a guest on who used to be one of our co-hosts, if I could get her on. Kind of hard because her schedule is so busy. Excuse me. But we want to try to get her on because she's a phenomenal individual. and I believe you guys would really benefit from that. Okay, so with that said, and let me tell you a little bit about her. She also has a school. So if you wanted to get into the life insurance industry, now I don't know how much it costs. I don't know the cost, but when we have her come on, we'll have her talk about it. She has a school for life insurance, and you can learn firsthand by someone in the business teaching life insurance. Okay. Again, I don't know how much it costs, but we will find out. So, Life Insurance Awareness Month, our topic today is life insurance for the living. Did you know life insurance is not for the dead folks? Now, I know the way I said it sounds kind of callous and harsh, but it's true. It's true. However, different types of life insurance can be used or could be used. You can use while you are alive. There's different types of life insurances available that you can use while you are alive. So that's important to understand that there's different types. So I wanted to mention that because life insurance is phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I was listening to somebody during the week, and or was it yesterday? And they said they asked somebody a question, and I don't remember the relationship they had with this individual. I think they go to church together or we're in the same denominational church. And the question they asked was, if you died or when you die, are your grandchildren taken care of? And the reason he asked that, he later explained. But let me tell you what the guy said. The guy said, well, I don't know. He stopped the guy right there and gave him a scripture and told him that, hey, we're supposed to be able to leave an inheritance to our children's children. See, so life insurance should be used for multiple purposes. One of the main purposes, of course, is so that you could be buried decently. If you want a decent funeral, that is. Some people could care less about a decent funeral, and instead they'd rather they'd rather be cremated. No, for me, look, I don't want to be cremated. No, don't. You're not going to burn me. Okay, going to put me in the ground, right? So life insurance is for the living. Now I want to make sure you understand, when you invest in life insurance or buy a life insurance policy, aren't you alive? Aren't you living? Absolutely. All right. So your life insurance you could buy and really start an estate plan. Did you realize that? You should be starting an estate plan. You should have an estate. I don't care if you live in an apartment, you have life insurance, you have an estate. Start your estate planning. You need a will. You need a trust. Start your estate planning. Very, very important. That's what you need to do. Very critical. All right. You need to start your estate planning. So life insurance will be used for that. It'll help your family, but you can use it while you're alive. So you have bills you need to pay off. You can do that. You have to let the cash value build. You're just not going to buy life insurance and then 3 weeks later, hey, I need to borrow some money. There's a way to do that, and I'll tell you how. How you do that is by opening up a life insurance policy with a lump sum. When you open up a life insurance policy with a lump sum of money, then you're going to have immediate cash value. When you have cash value, then and only then can you borrow against that life insurance policy. Hey, I want to thank all of our new listeners for coming aboard. I don't see any names yet, but we got some folks that's with us today. We appreciate you taking the time to be with us. So good to have you. Thank you for the thumbs up. I want to encourage you to do something. If you're watching us on Facebook or whatever it is, find out how you could subscribe or even like us. All right, like us. Hit that like button. All right. Now, what I want you to do with the like button, I want you to play a song with it. All right, just press that thing until you make up your own melody. All right. So with that said, let's talk about life insurance. Life insurance is multifaceted today. And it depends here again what type of policy you get. If you get just a plain basic term policy, there's nothing wrong with that. All right. Some term policies have living benefits. What do I mean by that? They offer chronic or critical illness protection. What is that? Well, chronic is for chronic conditions inside the body, right? Critical is for critical situations that may happen. Maybe you were in a car accident, or maybe you had an operation, or whatever the case. All right, but all right, so you get it. It's for sicknesses and ailments, illnesses, things like that. All right. Now, with that said, there's always going to be some laws involved, and you have what is called a waiting period. All right. A waiting period is like a car deductible. A car deductible, you pay so much before the insurance kick in. Well, with life insurance, during the waiting period for disability or critical or chronic illnesses, or even long-term care, all right, will be equivalent to that of a deductible. After that period, it kicks in. All right. So that's important. That's important. That's important to understand. That's very important to understand. Okay. So with that said, you need life insurance. Why do you need life insurance? Did you know you could actually put enough money in a life insurance policy, let it accrue, let it build. Now, you're going to have tax deferred accruement. Isn't that's sweet, isn't it? So taxes are going to be deferred while your policy is accruing or earning interest. Isn't that nice? So is it a tax shelter, one of the best in the world? take the advantage of it. You better take the advantage of it while the laws are on your side. And take the advantage of it while you are insurable. A lot of people don't take the advantage of life insurance when they're young. I have a client right now that I'm trying to help find some life insurance that the price is feasible for her, because she waited till her 60s to want to get life insurance coverage outside of her job. Nothing I can do about that. The younger a person is, the more affordable it will be for you. Some people think, well, I'm young, I don't need it right now. That's just a waste of money. Well, you got car insurance. Is that a waste of money? No, you got car insurance in the event you're in a car accident, and you got car insurance because the law requires it. Unfortunately, the law does not require you to have life insurance. It is not mandated. It is suggested. Right? It's suggested. It's your choice. You have to make that decision. Why would you make that decision? One, you have family. You don't want to leave your family holding the bag of debt from your life if you have any debt. If you own a home, you want to try to get enough life insurance so that if you should prematurely transition in life or die, we don't, a lot of people don't like to hear that word. Oh, I'm gonna die. You're talking about death. You watch TV and see people killed all the time. Just because I'm talking about it doesn't mean you're gonna die right now. But I tell you what, just as sure as you and I are born, we're going to die. This body is going to die. Hello. You may not want to believe it. You may not want to accept it. But just as sure as you and I are right here, right now, one day we're going to die. Plan. Get something in place. Now, I don't know where you are in the world. We have 300 plus viewers right now. I don't know where you are in the world. I have a colleague that was from somewhere in Asia or South America, one of those two. No, the Philippines. That's where he was from. He was an insurance agent. There's insurance almost anywhere in the world. If you need life insurance, get it. Get it. I don't know how much it'll cost wherever you live, but if you are in the United States, I can help you. Anywhere in the United States or Canada, Puerto Rico, I can help you if you want help. If you don't want help, I can't help you. But if you want help, I can help you. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give you my name, my phone number, and let you reach out upon your convenience, whenever it's convenient for you. There's my email and my phone number right there. All right, my email and my phone number, and I want to send this to you, give this to you as well. This is my office address. All right, if you want to write me, you could do that. If you want to call me, you could do that. Whatever you want to do is, hey, look, the ball is in your court. My name is right there, Anthony Murray. I'm not hiding anything from you. All right, so life insurance is very critical, and this is Life Insurance Awareness Month. You've got to get something. Look, I don't care if you get $20,000. You need something outside of your job. Now, I don't know if $20,000 is going to work for you to leave something for your family. It might be just enough to bury you if you live in the United States. If you don't live in the United States, then you need to find out from someone in your country the cost of burial. All right, you could call, I don't know how other countries are set up. Here we have funeral homes. All right, go to a funeral director and ask them, how much do you charge? How much is it for a plot? How much is it for a vault? All right, how much is it for a casket? All right, so the plot is where they dig. Then they put a vault in the plot after they dig the hole. In the vault goes your casket, your body. Now, all that stuff charged. It costs, man. It costs. And, you know, those people are in business to make money. Now, you could pay for it out of your pocket if you have it, or you could shift the risk and the burden onto the insurance company and let them pay for it. Why not pay a small amount over time so your family receives a larger amount at the end? Now, as I was saying, life insurance is very different these days. It's not just for burial. It's not just to leave the family some money. You can use it differently today. You could save money. You could put money in there and use it like a savings. It's not a savings account, but you can use it like a savings account. And depending on the type of policy you use, I always recommend the indexed universal life. Why? Because if the market collapses, if the country goes bankrupt, your policy will be there. These policies, insurance, have survived the worst recessions. They have survived. All right? And they continue to thrive. So you need life insurance. You need life insurance. Again, I can help you anywhere in the United States. And if you're in the world, somewhere in the world, and you want to enter into the finance industry, the insurance industry, you need to call me. Yeah. You need to call me like right away. Folks, listen, knowledge is power, right? Applied knowledge, though, is powerful. So I don't care how much knowledge you have. If you don't apply that knowledge, it's going to waste. It's going to lose its power, so to speak. You need to apply the knowledge that you gain. Once you gain knowledge, it belongs to you and to your children and to your children's children if you take the time to share it with them. All right. Hey, listen, you guys stay right there. We're going to take a short break.
Why does it seem like no one wants to talk about dreams anymore? Is it the post 9/11 worries? the post-recession blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days? Are they obsolete? Out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world. Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WSB is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone, every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us. Success is not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here.
Hey, I hope you got something out of that. I really hope you I'm a dreamer. I'm a dreamer. That's why I'm in business for myself. I am a dreamer. I am a visionary. So it's not enough just to be a dreamer. What about a visionary? Do you have a vision for your life? What about a vision for your children? What about a vision for your grandchildren? All right, this is important, people. This is extremely important. You need to really understand and not be afraid of life insurance. Hey, you know what? When you become part of WSB, guess what? The programs and products are at a discount rate for WSB folks. That's right. At a discount rate. So you can actually take a life insurance course with WSB for as little as, I think it's like $19.95. That's not that much. That's not that much. And that course is going to give you 40 hours of study time. And that's all you're required to have. And then you go to the state and you pay the state to take the test. And you're going to take the life and health test. Excuse me. And once you take that, then you're good to go. Once you take that and pass that, you're good to go. All right. Yeah, there's some other things involved. You know, when you enter a professional service like law, medical, your medical doctor or insurance agent, these are professional statuses or professional careers. you're going to be required to get something called errors and omissions insurance. Why? Because people like to sue people. And we're human. Let's face it. We forget things sometimes. And if you forget to say something or forget to fill something in or forget to do something and your client gets mad and decide they want to sue you, well, that's why the error and omissions insurance is there. Okay? It's a safety protection mechanism. All right? It's there for you. There's cost, but listen, don't worry about that. Let's look at this. In World System Builder, World Financial Group, our objective is to financially educate 30 million people by the year 2030. I want to help you learn how money works. I want you to know that it's not just about life insurance. It's about getting you out of debt. It's about changing your life, turning your life around. If for some, it may be picking you up out of the gutter. For some, it may be picking you up out of the gutter of debt. So remember the conversation, the statement I made about the guy who was talking to somebody. They finally ended that conversation with the gentleman realizing that he needed to do something to leave a legacy. You know why I'm with WSB, WFG? It's my retirement plan. And I'll be able to leave a legacy. I don't have any grandchildren yet. I got all this great, but no grands. I got a grand dog. I ain't leaving that dog anything. Hello. Oh boy, that's funny. I ain't leaving that dog anything. I'm going to leave family something. I want to make sure that they have everything they need, plus some. Plus some. You hear me? You hear what I'm saying? I want to make sure they have everything they need, plus some. So, what is it that you want to leave for your family? Have you thought about that? Have you thought about how you could leave literally hundreds of thousands of dollars for your family? Let's say that you buy life insurance and it costs you $1,200 a year. That's $100 a month. And you pay for that, I don't know, let's say 30 years. All right, I'm going to calculate that for a minute because I can't do it in my head. All right, so that's 1,200 times 30 years. That's $36,000. Hey, man, that's nothing to sneeze at. That's still money. But that $100 a month was able to get for you $100,000 or $200,000. Which one's better? Would you have rather kept the 36 or have the 100,000? That 100,000 is going to be left for your family, but pay attention, pay close attention. The interest that you earn, if it's in the right type of account, you can use part of that interest. Down payment on a house, pay off a car, buy a car, put a child through college. What? Life insurance for college? Where have you been? Yes, life insurance for college. Life insurance is for the living. So, yes, you can use part of that cash value if you have enough in there to supplement the college tuition for your child or children. Did you know that? Did you realize that? A lot of people didn't realize that. So you're not by yourself. All right, you are not by yourself. All right, this is very important. Very, very important. All right, that you understand how this works. All right, we are in Life Insurance Awareness Month. So I feel obligated to tell you and talk to you about life insurance. That's going to help you with that legacy. But then what else is going to help you? What about a trust? Listen, if you can't afford a trust, which it may, depending on a trust cost is based on how much stuff or how many things you want to protect. Trust protects things immediately. It'll also help you against lawsuits. You don't believe me? Ask former President Donald Trump. You can ask a number of people. Ask your attorney. You don't have an attorney? No problem. We deal with the largest estate planning law firm in the United States with over 140 attorneys, and they're located in over 9 countries. 9. They are the largest estate planning law firm in the United States. That's powerful. I want to make sure you understand this. So just don't get life insurance, especially if you own a house or a couple of houses, own land, you own a boat, you own a car. You need a trust. A trust is more efficient. It's going to protect more. Wills will be incorporated in the trust. Whatever you would want in a will would be incorporated in the trust. Now, let me put this disclaimer out to you. I am not an attorney. I am an insurance agent. Insurance agent is not a bad word. It's a good word. The right insurance agent will make sure you and your family are taken care of. So this is important. It's extremely, extremely important. You need to look at and understand what you could do to protect your family. Hey, you may be a single parent. I understand that. You know, we have a policy where you can get, it's called a term policy. And you say, man, I don't have that much money. Well, you could start off with a term policy, and then you could convert it within the first 5 years. You could convert it to a whole life or index universal life policy. And you could actually put in the term policy, you could add a rider so that you don't ever have to worry about a variety of things, qualifying for one. But if you do it within the first 5 years, you don't have to requalify. There's so many different things available that you could do today. with life insurance. It can be used for health. You can actually put a long-term care policy in a life insurance policy. Marry those two babies, put them right together. You can use a disability clause in the life insurance policy. I encourage people, get disability for outside of work. If something happens aside from your work and you're not able to work, well, then guess what? You're going to be in bad luck unless you have it covered. You got to make sure you're covered, man. Make sure you're covered. Make sure you're covered. All right? Make sure you're covered. There's something that we have called the DIME method. Now, I want to help. I want to help you. What is the DIME method? This is the DIME method. D is for debt. We want to help you get out of debt. I is for income. We want to help you increase your money cash flow. So if you're out of debt, hopefully your monies will increase. And then the last thing we want to do for you, or the third thing, we want to identify if you have a mortgage, are you paying rent? See, the DIME method will help us determine how much you need for life insurance. How much life insurance do you need? You want to pay off the debt, all right? You want to replace the income, all right? The debt, the mortgage is also included in there, right? But the debt, we're talking about like credit cards and stuff like that, personal loans, stuff like that, right? Right? Yeah. Then you have your income, and then your mortgage or your rent. And then education. You have children that are going to be going to school. I can't say it enough. It's one of the reasons you should get a life insurance policy. You get the right kind. No, term policy is not going to help you. I mean, it'll help the family, but it will not provide cash value. Term policies do not offer cash value. Term policy, that's like renting a house. When you rent a house, when you rent an apartment, a studio, 1 bedroom, 20 bedroom, it doesn't matter. If you're renting, you don't own it. It's not yours. It belongs to somebody else. You're living somebody else's dream when you rent. Now, in some cases, that may be the best thing for you. Renting, that is. It could actually be the best thing for you. This is important. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. I don't know where you are in the world. If you want to put comments, give us your feedback. Give us your feedback. All right. So life insurance is extremely, extremely, extremely important. Extremely important. All right. Life insurance is very valuable for you and your family. You need to take the advantage of life insurance. All right. Hey, before we go, we just have one more commercial for you. All right. We want you to look at this.
Why does it seem like no one wants to talk about dreams anymore? Is it the post-9/11 worries, the post-recession blues, or the posts on social media by anyone with an opinion that have made the world so cynical these days? Are they obsolete, out of style? Are they uncool? Do you still have dreams? For many North Americans, a dream is nothing but an old-fashioned idea replaced by the harsh reality of a modern world. Longer work hours, higher debt, fewer raises, horrible bosses, less family time. Who's got time for dreams when everyone's just trying to get by? We're here to officially announce that WSB is bringing dreams back. And we're not doing it for just the ultra-wealthy like others are. We're doing it for everyone. Every age, every background, every gender, every experience level. Whoever you are, we're here to help you. And help starts with a financial education. When people know how money really works, they can reduce debt and enjoy the confidence that comes from knowing their families are protected financially. They can discover the excitement that comes from a solid strategy to save for the future and the hope that one day they might become financially independent. But we don't stop there. We open the door to anyone to become a business owner and be part of our mission to help others. We don't want anyone to shrink the size of their dreams to fit the size of their opportunity. That's why there's no limit to how many people can reach our top promotion levels. And that's why we don't put any limits on how much you can earn with us. Success is not reserved for a few. It's offered to anyone willing to learn, work hard, and grow. We believe anyone with the right support can transition from where they are today as someone's employee to where they could be tomorrow as an entrepreneur who owns their future. If you don't build your dream, someone will hire you to help build theirs. When you know how to protect your family financially, when you take control of your money, when you're enabled to succeed, an amazing thing happens. Dreams are all you want to talk about. If you still have dreams, start here.
Wow. Dreams, baby. Listen, dreams built every country on planet Earth. Somebody had a dream, say like this. Somebody had a vision, somebody had a plan, and somebody had some determination. That's what it takes. When you are in business for yourself, you better have a vision. There must be planning, and there must be a determined spirit. You have to be determined. You have to be determined. So let me ask you a question. Will you leave a financial legacy or financial hardship for your family? Will you leave a financial legacy or a financial hardship for your family? What are you going to leave? Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Hardship or legacy? I hope you choose legacy. Listen, I'm interested in bringing on 5 people into business with me. I don't care where you live in the United States, Canada, Puerto Rico, Hawaii, Mexico. If you have papers to work in the United States, baby, let's get together. My phone number is right there. What I'm going to ask you to do is from your cell phone, text me. Tell me you're interested. Then after you text me, Make sure you include your name. I will already have your number. Text me your email, your first and last name, your email. All right, did I say email? Yeah, I'm saying it again. First, last name, email. Text it to me. I will in turn call you. All right, we are in Life Insurance Awareness Month. And I want to make it plain, and I want to make sure you understand how important it is for you to have the proper amount of life insurance for you and your family. Hey, if you have a grandchild, get them a life insurance policy. I have policies for grandbabies, for great-grands. They have to be at least 19 days old. All right, at least 19 days old. If they fall in that category, at least 19, get them a life insurance policy and pay for it. It doesn't have to be an astronomical amount. The guideline requirements are very, very lax when it comes to children. And they could build up oodles amount of money in there. It could pay for their college tuition or the technical school tuition, or it help fund them starting a business or buying a car, down payment on a house, paying for their wedding. Man, there's just so many things, so many things. Well, with that said, I want to make sure that you understand that we are here for you. All right, we are here for you. It's been a pleasure today. My name and number is right there. It's right there. All right. And I'd love to have you get in touch. That's my name and number. It's right there. Right there. All right. Oh, I don't see my name. Well, my name is Anthony Murray. I got my name, my number, my email up there for you so you can see it. There we go. There it is. There it is. All right. We're getting ready to call it a day. I enjoyed it. Man, I really enjoyed it. Wow. I really enjoyed it. Remember, like us on Facebook. All right. Like us on Facebook. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Lord willing, we'll see you next week. We want to invite you to visit our other podcast. Let me see if I could put that up for you real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Right here. That's it. That's our other podcast every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Take a screenshot of it. All right. We want to see you there. Okay. All righty. Hey, it's been real. It's been a blessing. We appreciate y'all. We'll see you next time.
Like this. 对。